things.
Come Zakir Ali, Khush Dil Shah, remember, came at number 5 in that game against the same opposition when he took on the bowler 64 in just 24 deliveries. They still have yet to come, and they'll be hoping that he can repeat his heroics, because he went really after the bowlers right from the word go.
Saw him coming, just dragged it down a little bit.
Yes, boy, yes, boy.
Just feel something's going to go here. The run rate at 6, Mossadegh and Johnson Charles are both attacking players. You saw them fit.
Johnson Charles, 14 of 18. About time. He gets going. This time he misses it. He struggled heavily. 14 of now 19.
He's varied his pace well. That one a quicker one. Just 5 from it. That's 12 gone now. 74 for 3.
খেলা তো পাল্টাবেই। সারা দেশে সেরা ইন্টারনেট এক্সপিরিয়েন্স নিয়ে রবি আগামীর জন্য রেডি।
Still yet to come out and bat, but at the moment Dhaka dominators are dominating this game. They've got the stranglehold. The bowlers have been able to create that pressure on the batters, and this will relieve that.
This should have been stopped by the fielder at short fine leg. Yes, it was not the best of deliveries, but still, he needed to stop this. Boundary of the very first ball of the over, and the pressure will be back on the bowler.
Yeah, that fielder placed at short fine leg was for that kind of a delivery. He should have stopped that one. They need to restrict the opposition to 150. Oh, it's been whipped away. And it's a huge 6.
That would rub salt in the wound. After the boundary of the first ball, the batsman now gains the momentum and just goes after the bowler.
That was good batting. Got himself outside the line of that delivery to be able to hit the ball in that direction. Maneuver the length as well. High and handsome. Pressure. And plenty of it on the bowler now. He's conceded 10 of the first 2 deliveries of this over. This is better. To be able to get to a good total, imposing total, these 2 batters, they need to find a couple of big overs. And so far, this over has been good. Cash in more. And he does. Saw the length and pounced on it. That was a mammoth hit.
That went miles. It was high in the air and was a very powerful shot again. But
to fly over the boundary line. 16 of the over. Make it Charles is there. They have a chance to post an imposing total on the board. That was flicked away for a 6, and then saw the bowler pitching the ball up. It was in the slot. Yeah, he's middling the ball now. 18 of the over. It's 92 for 3.
আমার টক টাইম
ডান
মিতির আর আমার ইন্টারনেট
ডান মাই রবি অ্যাপের মাই ফ্যামিলিতে সবার জন্য পুরো মাসের প্ল্যান কিনুন একবারে। রবি।
দারাজে সাইন আপ করতে প্রথমে প্লে স্টোর থেকে দারাজ অ্যাপটি ইনস্টল করুন। এরপর আপনার ফোনে দারাজ অ্যাপটি ওপেন করুন। এবার আপনার ফোন নাম্বারটি লিখুন, তারপর নেক্সট বাটনে প্রেস করুন। আপনার ফোনে পাঠানো ভেরিফিকেশন কোডটি দিন। কংগ্রাচুলেশনস, আপনি সফলভাবে আপনার দারাজ অ্যাকাউন্ট ওপেন করেছেন।
18 runs. Yeah, we see these two batters struggling. But now, they are dominating the bowling.
Early on, the first wicket of the game. Look how it is won, rooted at the crease. He was very tentative, and this one, Liton Das must be really disappointed. This should have been put away for a 6. Back live again. Played that late this time. Mosaddek Hossain. And oh, there's a huge mix-up there and a run out. That's the last thing they wanted.
Oh, he sold his partner down the river. Huge mistake. Misunderstanding. Called for the second one, halfway through, decided against it. Oh, it's a relief, isn't it? A set batsman in Charles has been sent back in that fashion. The fielding was good. Good throw. And all the wicketkeeper needed to do was to take the bails off. A promising innings from Johnson Charles came to an end. Scored 32, 93 for 4.
খেলা তো পাল্টাবেই, সারা দেশের সেরা ইন্টারনেট এক্সপিরিয়েন্স নিয়ে রবি আগামীর জন্য রেডি।
Gets off the mark. Yes, it was a full toss, but needed to put away. Had to reach for it.
What a way to get off the mark. It was wide, but still just removed his hand and then just goes through for the shot. He's a man in form.
This is not going to work. These lengths aren't going to work when you're looking to bowl at Hoshdil, asking for trouble.
And that brings up the 100 for Komilla. After picking up the wicket, you come and bowl a full toss and then a short ball to someone like Khujdil, who's not going to give this. Again, a shorter delivery. Just pounced onto it.
Yeah, the roll of the wrist enabled Khujdil to place the ball into the gap. He'll create chances to put a big total on the board. He's been extra bounce in this game.
Johnson Charles was just starting to open up. Strike a big 6. And then this run out. That was the last thing they wanted. And Mosaddek, he made that call and just at the last moment backs out. He will take the responsibility there.
Yet keep an eye on Johnson Charles. When he finished the first runs, he looked at his partner. Looked at him twice. Are you sure you're going for the second one? He hesitated a little bit and he was sold down the river.
That was a suicidal run-out, especially in this sort of situation.
It's going to be a wide. Khusdil missed it. Opportunity was offered by the bowler by bowling that length. Yes, he took the pace off, but there was no protection in that area for the bowler. Could have been the third boundary of the over.
10 runs of the over so far, despite the wicket of the first ball.
Ten runs of the over. Bottom completed. It's 1 or 2 for 4.
খেলা তো পাল্টাবেই। সারা দেশে সেরা ইন্টারনেট এক্সপিরিয়েন্স নিয়ে রবি আগামীর জন্য রেডি।
Not converting them into something substantial. These two batters, Musaddiq and Khusdil, need to fire away. Only 6 overs remain in this innings.
Musaddiq Hussain will feel the heat after that run-out. Nasir Hussain comes back in. Gave away 3 runs and picked up the big wicket of Liton Das.
Yeah, he has a knack of picking up wickets and important ones. He bowls intelligently, that's for sure. He's a frontline batsman, and when he's bowling, he thinks, if I am in this situation, how am I going to go about the job? And he does completely opposite, and that's why he remains economical and picks up important wickets. Singles won't hurt him. They are pushing hard. Gets them quite easily in the end.
Khusdil Das scored 64 of just 24 balls against the same opposition in the previous game. And look how he runs the first run hard. Makes it easy for the second one.
Yeah, loopy delivery. Certainly bowled slower on that occasion. Nasir didn't offer any pace for the batsman to work the ball into the gap. In fact, early into the stroke, Khusdil Shah.
He's a very smart cricketer, Nasir Hussain. Played for Bangladesh with a lot of authority.
Yes, boy. Yes, boy.
He played his last international game back in 2017, and then since then searching for a place to make a comeback. And it's been a phenomenal comeback so far in this tournament for him.
Now, this has been a very good over, considering the last 2 overs went for 28. He's been able to keep the batsman quiet in this over.
1-1.
There is...
Just took the pace of the ball this time, Nasir Hussain. Been a very good over so far. He's dragged back the length a bit as well, bowling according to the field setup.
Last ball of the over. Uses his feet. Khusdil hits the ball straight to the fielder, And for the second time in this game, we have seen the opportunity missed. Should have been taken. That can be costly. End of the 15th, it's 109 for 4.
আমার টক টাইম
ডান
মিতির আর আমার ইন্টারনেট
ডান মাই রবি অ্যাপের মাই ফ্যামিলিতে সবার জন্য পুরো মাসের প্ল্যান কিনুন একবারে রবি।
To get to 184, Khushdil has to come out with something special. But the Dhaka dominators would be happy with that 145.
How costly this is going to be proof for Dhaka dominators. I think he just overran there and missed just the flight as well.
Yes, so yeah.
I saw the batsman jumping out of the crease, drag the length back, left arm Amir Hamza. Yeah, you are right. He completely misjudged it. And also, it was on his stronger side. The left-hand side is a left-arm spinner. Even though he overran, should have taken that. It was a simple opportunity. Into the gap. He'll be running hard. Although there was a misfield, but didn't run. Yeah, Amir Hamza for the first time making his presence felt as a left-arm spinner. He got tonked around in the previous outings. Not winning it. The ball falling in no man's land.
I think it's important for Khushdil to make sure he stays there till the 20th over. He can hit big, but someone from the other end, especially Mossadegh, needs to take the charge.
Yeah, he's the batsman. He should be facing the left-arm spinner. The ball is getting wet, difficult for the bowlers to control. That's in the air once again, but this time around, it will clear everything.
That's what you are talking about. Left-arm spinner coming into the left-hander. And he just sits back and puts that heavy bat onto it. He can hit those far.
And it really went far. And he hasn't middled that one. He two-ended it and still the ball did the distance. Look at the way he holds the bat. Firm grip on the bat, even with the bottom hand. And once again, he was looking to go aerial towards mid-wicket. There was lack of bounce.
Khushdil loves facing Amir Hamza. He scored 33 of 8 deliveries against him.
Yeah, took the right option, hitting the ball on the offside into the gap and ran hard for his 2 runs. Khushdil, 16 overs are completed, 120 for 4, and it's time to re-strategize.
আমার ইন্টারনেট
ডান মাই রবি অ্যাপের মাই ফ্যামিলিতে সবার জন্য পুরো মাসের প্ল্যান কিনুন একবারে রবি।
আমার টক টাইম
ডান
মিতির আর আমার ইন্টারনেট
ডান মাই রবি অ্যাপের মাই ফ্যামিলিতে সবার জন্য পুরো মাসের প্ল্যান কিনুন একবারে। রবি।
পেরিয়ে দূরত্বের সীমানা, জীবনের নতুন সম্ভাবনাগুলো আজ পাড়ি দেয় বহু পথ। আপনার নতুন দারাজ।
দারাজে সাইন আপ করতে প্রথমে প্লে স্টোর থেকে দারাজ অ্যাপটি ইনস্টল করুন। এরপর আপনার ফোনে দারাজ অ্যাপটি ওপেন করুন। অ্যাকাউন্টে প্রেস করুন। লগ ইন অথবা সাইন আপে প্রেস করুন। এবার আপনার ফোন নাম্বারটি লিখুন। তারপর নেক্সট বাটনে প্রেস করুন। আপনার ফোনে পাঠানো ভেরিফিকেশন কোডটি দিন। কংগ্রাচুলেশনস, আপনি সফলভাবে আপনার দারাজ অ্যাকাউন্ট ওপেন করেছেন।
In his 2 overs, superb. Hamza, the left arm spin off, the really been taken to by Kushal Shah in the previous. He has put in performance after performance. He's desperate for someone to support him. Here we go, last 4 overs.
Yes, boy. Good loss. Hey, Alamin. Hey, udhar jao. Hey, udhar nahi.
After a very slow start, quite nicely, and would want to make these last 4 overs count. They need to get upwards of 150 to give themselves a fighting chance.
They're going to have to be on their game on the boundary because Kushtil's going to keep swinging. And the best place for him to be if you're a Dhaka Dominator fan is at the non-striker's end. Or out. 11 and over, 162. That's the number I think they'll be looking at. And out. Hamza Hotak, he's an entertainer. And he hangs on to that one. He's an entertainer and he's a real competitor.
It wasn't the easiest of catches. Had to be swirling around, keeping his eyes on the ball to make sure where he's at. It wasn't as easy, but he took it well in the end, and of course a little bit of flair for the crowd. He knows that, but it certainly was a good catch in the end.
It's Mossadegh goes for 9 off 11 deliveries, 122 for 5.
খেলা তো পাল্টাবেই। সারা দেশে সেরা ইন্টারনেট এক্সপিরিয়েন্স নিয়ে রবি আগামীর জন্য রেডি। পেরিয়ে দূরত্বের সীমানা, জীবনের নতুন সম্ভাবনাগুলো আজ পাড়ি দেয় বহু পথ।
1-1.
Dhaka Ali's off the mark, and with that wicket, the captain Nasir becomes the highest wicket taker and the highest run scorer for the Dhaka Dominators.
That's the reason why Jaka is at the crease. Good catch in the end and a little bit of exaggeration.
Oh, this is a mighty blow from Kushdal.
That one has gone a long way, right in the hitting arc, and Kushdal didn't miss out. Look at that, head still, struck it very well, and they love it.
Yeah, with the dew that's fallen here, the ball just slides onto the bat, doesn't grip and turn, which is what Nasir will want. Is it just a touch, just a little bit of grip? He'll keep the strike though. He'll keep the strike, and they'll get that 10 and over that they would have been looking for. 130 for 5.
পেরিয়ে দূরত্বের সীমানা, জীবনের নতুন সম্ভাবনাগুলো আজ পাড়ি দেয় বহু পথ। আপনার নতুন দারাজ।
দারাজে সাইন আপ করতে প্রথমে প্লে স্টোর থেকে দারাজ অ্যাপটি ইনস্টল করুন। এরপর আপনার ফোনে দারাজ অ্যাপটি ওপেন করুন। অ্যাকাউন্টে প্রেস করুন। লগ ইন অথবা সাইন আপে প্রেস করুন। এবার আপনার ফোন নাম্বারটি লিখুন। তারপর নেক্সট বাটনে প্রেস করুন। আপনার ফোনে পাঠানো ভেরিফিকেশন কোডটি দিন। কংগ্রাচুলেশনস, আপনি সফলভাবে আপনার দারাজ অ্যাকাউন্ট ওপেন করেছেন।
If there's an acceleration in these last 3, the Dhaka Dominators batting lineup will be tested. But they do have Tuscan Ahmed, who has 2 overs remaining, so he will bowl 18 and 20, you would think. Here he goes. High into the air, high, keeper wants it, and taken. Massive wicket, huge wicket for the Dominators.
Certainly is. Kushdal was looking very dangerous indeed. He was taking the attack to them. What a delivery from Tuscan. What a way to start the over. High in the night skies, up in the lights. Keeper called for it, took it quite comfortably in the end. He's gone for enterprising 30. The Commonwealth Victorians 130 for 6.
সীমানা, জীবনের নতুন সম্ভাবনাগুলো আজ পাড়ি দেয়।
Abu Haider, the new man. What a good spell of bowling this has been from Tuscan. Abu Haider, Ronnie, quick runs now, because that dismissal of Kushdal Shah was vital for the Dhaka Dominators. Lovely stroke, really good shot to get off the mark.
Slightly wide of off stump, and that was a cracking shot. Look at that. Superb timing, and the placement was brilliant as well. That was 4 all the way, and Tuscan knows it. A nod of approval.
Quick hands through the ball. Outfield is so quick. You beat that in a ring, backward point, fine leg, and those boundary riders have got no chance. And again, put this one down to third man. Brings Jucker onto strike. He's been really good as Tuscan, but this is a good catch.
Same as a good catch. Went high in the night skies, up in the lights. Never the easiest one to take, and he took it quite comfortably.
Jaka on strike. And he just got to the wicket. Pace taken off.
That was well bowled. And how often we've seen that fast bowlers taking the pace off, forcing the batsman to really hit it, as opposed to use the pace of the delivery. Yes, he knows he didn't quite get a hold of it, but that's good bowling by Taskin.
Well, that might be wider. Tell you what, that's got to be tight for wides, isn't it?
I do like the aggression from Taskin. And how far was that from being a wide? Nah, I think it would have been okay. He ducked quite low. It kept going high as it got to the keeper and just put it him. Well, that was touch and go. From the side on, touch and go. But they got 4 byes, so it all adds up.
Well, but there's that number, 10 off it, 140 for 6. Been brilliant. He's got one more over. He'll bowl the 20th. Temptation, just a temptation from the captain Nasir to bowl either himself or Hamza, because the 2 spinners have been really good, going at just over 6s.
Maybe, just maybe, because of that over by Taskin, he figured maybe the seam bowlers might do a good trick.
Wants to. They're pushing really hard. They'll get it. That's good running. Well, Alamin's got to be. He's got to be very, very accurate, and he can't afford to give too much pace with third man in the circle. If he gives seam up and he goes outside off stump, well, that's really risky.
I reckon you should try and bowl a bit straighter. You've got a deep backward square. You've got a deep mid wicket. You've got a long on. So I think bowling straight and maybe a little bit full might be the correct way.
There's over extra cover.
Seemed like he hurt himself a little bit. It was a good stop, but he fell over in the crease. And he, well done, good stop. And then, process. But he seemed to be, he's gone off, which is the wise thing to do. Get some treatment, have the physio looked at that.
Well, he put down Kushdal Shah a little bit earlier, but thankfully it didn't cost too much. But we do have a substitute fielder on at long off. And he bailed out, didn't he? But probably wise. Probably wise. Not wanting to give away a boundary.
Thought about going for the catch initially, but then realized he probably would have been short and did the right thing. Bail out, save his team a boundary. Only the single. This is turning out to be a good over from Alamin. Only 5 from it. 2 deliveries left in the 19th. Can he finish strong?
Brilliant pace taken off, keeper fumbles and they get through for a bye. Got a little inside edge on us, didn't he? Look at all that pace taken. Little toe end. Just 6 from the over. You would certainly take that if you captain asked you to bowl the 19th and he said, look, you can have 6 off the first 5. You chomp his hand off. Here it is, final delivery of the 19th. Flat batted straight over the bowler's head. And we'll bring 2 more That's a very good over from Alamin, a very fine over. Just 8 from it, 148 for 6.
দারাজে সাইন আপ করতে প্রথমে প্লে স্টোর থেকে দারাজ অ্যাপটি ইনস্টল নেক্সট বাটনে প্রেস করুন। আপনার ফোনে পাঠানো ভেরিফিকেশন কোডটি দিন। কংগ্রাচুলেশনস, আপনি সফলভাবে আপনার
On after that power play. They had just 9 after 4 overs. So a big over here, I think they'd be satisfied with what they post, but they need a big over. And against Tuscan, it's not easy.
Again, good running.
And that too brings up the 150 for the Victorians. How much are they going to end with?
Again, this one just falls safely, a little top edge, but there's no one at the stumps because the keeper's gone 3/4 of the way to the boundary and no other Oh. The old air starting to disappear from the lap.